think we can go ahead and explain or start the episode why we got together today. First of all, I'm Leeboy TV. This is another episode of the Prime Nostalgia Podcast. I got my co-host here with me, Prime, the Prime, the man with the plan, the man with all the history. This guy knows it all when it comes to nostalgia. And, you know, we're happy that you started the podcast, sir. So we can get together today. We got two special guests. I got my guy, Evan, and that's it. Just Evan.
That's it.
Just
like share.
It's just Evan.
Oh, that's fire.
Evan. Like share.
And then we got the man of many names.
Speaking of one name, people, you might as well go ahead.
I got all the names for you. Evan.
Bryan, Chauncey, Bass, Christopher, Michael, Hearne. I just threw in the Michael. Look,
Michael got it.
Everybody got a Michael if you got multiple names. All the rest of those apply though, right? Bryan, Chauncey, Bass, Hearne.
And
oh wait, there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
All right,
look, Prime trying to bring something crazy. I already know how he.
I mean, if we was gonna go with Evan had with one name, why not go with Bryan's one name gimmick?
My first rap name was Commodity, and it was.
I mean, that's you know.
I was rapping good.
Nah, bro, you was the commodity, bro. Everybody needed it.
It
was hard times.
Ooh, everybody needs that.
Everybody needs that.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, I see it. I see the vision. You was supplying the man.
Yeah, everybody.
There was a lot of them bars.
And then
it was corny bars.
It was a different time back then. Look, different time. But then speaking of rapping, you know, me and Evan have some history in the rap game. You know, you was doing your beef thing. I was in the circuit.
Man.
Boy, I got many names from back then too. I was your boy Malloy turned Leeboy.
Your boy Malloy.
Yeah, because a lot of people saying it's your boy now. You know, it's your boy. It's your boy. I think I got it from Jay-Z, but definitely Evan, if you guys don't know, this is some history for you. He directed my first and only solo music video, Leeboy Get It, and you can actually check him out in the video. So make sure you guys
you need to check that video out. It's cinematic masterpiece, bro. It's like it aged like Boom
milk.
Spawn.
No, I'm playing.
It aged like
no,
Boom
like
Spawn.
fine wine.
Like that shit was crazy.
Nah, actually it is pretty dope. You guys definitely go check that out. He's at like the 1 minute 30 second mark, something
looking
like that.
Cute.
Yeah, looking real cute. So yeah, and like I said, he directed that and got all that off. And then we have way more history going back to 8, 9, 10 years old. We damn near grew up together at Amazing Grace Conservatory.
Snot nose, bro.
AGC is definitely has got his shine on this podcast. We'll continue to highlight them because they're so integral in my personal history and just the LA scene in general.
For sure, man. Definitely, you know, fellow alum like my guy here. He was in the cool kids crowd, clown dancing and shit. I was not in the cool kids crowd, clown dancing and shit.
Let somebody else tell us. I'm tired of bragging. Look, I'm tired of bragging.
I mean, objectively, he was getting it.
I was getting it.
I think he's starting to bring more AGC people up here just so they can talk good about him. That's what I think.
Somebody got to do it. Look.
I mean,
every time it's all that fans is like, oh, do you know Keenan? But speaking of Keenan, my guy Evan also works behind the scenes on the You Already Know podcast. Tell him a little bit about what you do, man.
Yeah, so I'm the visual producer for the You Already Know podcast with Keenan Thompson and Tani Maroli. Those are my guys, man. I've been working on it since like the first episode. Actually, if you go back, we were trying to figure out what to do with the visuals. It's me and my girl walking on a loop across a green screen.
Oh, that's who that is. Oh, okay.
We didn't know what.
I was like, what's like a movie theater type of thing? What is going on here?
Yeah, we didn't know what we was doing, like, you know, like in terms of where we wanted to go, like visually, because at the time, like they were recording, you know, via phones, you know, just like recording conversations like some prison shit. So we were just like trying to be very avant-garde with our presentation. And so like it's grown a long way since then, man. I you know, credit them guys. Very informative, very funny people. Working with Keenan, man, one of the top 5 funny guys my generation for sure.
And we said it before. We've been campaigning for that guy to get a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame Class of 2022 announcements. I'm Ellen Kay, host of Coast 103.5 and chair of the Walk of Fame selection panel. And I'm so happy to be here and excited to announce our Class of 2022 Walk of Fame selections. Kenan Thompson. We are so thrilled for the class of 2022. We can't wait to see our honorees and you, the fans, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you for tuning in.
And throw Kel in there too with his Dancing in the Stars resume.
Both of them, man.
He good. Yo.
Like they both need them like individually. You know what I'm saying? Because like they've been doing some work. They've been putting in hella work, and it was crazy because I didn't even know they wasn't from LA before I started. I just assumed everybody's from LA. I thought you was from LA, bro. Before I mean, well, see, since you said you was from Florida, I just assumed Hollywood because I just assumed everybody from LA.
Look, everybody from LA at some point, right?
At some point,
you gotta be.
But
Prime,
yeah,
it's coming soon, Bryan. In fact, we could shoot over to Bryan. Did you ever claim LA? Because we know you originally from.
Oh, they trying to get him killed. Yeah, you trying to get him killed.
You always claim Brooklyn.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I'm a Brooklyn kid. I'm a Brooklyn kid. I'm a Brooklyn cat, right? But my next album is so West Coast.
They're gonna say
I'm gonna have to bring it down there to y'all and show y'all what's really good. Because
please.
We're going up. We're going up. It's gonna be
love
lit.
it. We love the vibes.
And I spent 10 years in LA, so I love not even just LA, Inglewood, Compton. Like I got roots everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I got people, and what I learned about Hollywood is that I don't like Hollywood. Like I don't like the people. You know what I'm saying? I like people that came from LA. You know what I'm saying? People raised down there. So I had to go find my folks, and I ride for them forever. So yeah, Leeboy one up.
There you go. Look, because I claim LA, but I ain't really from LA. From the birds, baby. Look. But anyway, let's get past that. And I'm because today we're actually going to be talking about a movie that is special in the history of movies, especially during the nostalgia time. It's actually coming up on its 20th anniversary. In fact, by the time you hear this, it's going to be super close. My guy Bryan is actually in the movie. And Evan's just a fan of the movie. We'll talk a little bit more about some stuff Evan got going on. Right now, we're just going to fast forward to what the topic is of today. Sure. And that is Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang. Don't bang the dilly. Pootie Tang. Look, that's just my favorite scene in the movie. That's just my favorite scene in the movie. So I had to go ahead and reenact Chris Rock.
Hey.
But bro, Bryan, first off, did the New York bias get you in this movie? How did you get in this movie? I'm just saying because Chris Rock has a part in producing it, but
Chris Rock. All right, so I obviously was like 10 years old when we filmed it, and so I didn't know much about the Chris Rock show. First of all, because I was too young, and so my mom was like, you about to audition for this. She called it a sketch. She was like, you about to audition for the sketch for the Chris Rock show. Actually, no. My agent said that. My agent was like, y'all about to audition for this sketch. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know Chris Rock even had a show. I was that young. Like we wasn't on that because it was too mature for me. And then we auditioned first, and I auditioned as Lil Truckee, and they were like, wait a minute, this isn't just a sketch. This is something bigger, right? So it kind of got like, and then I met Louis C.K., right? It was the first audition we had, and it was just like, let's steal some. All I had to say was just, let's steal some apples. And for some reason, when I said it, the room erupted in laughter, and I was just like, okay, like you're 10 years old, you say something make 5 adults laugh. You're like, yo, I must be lit. Like,
wait, so this is before all that then?
Way before.
Oh, see, look, I got
this is not only before all that, but it's before Hardball as well.
Right.
So at this point,
before the headband.
Before
the headband, yes.
Facts. It's low-key hikey history, bro.
I was like, bro, he look weird. I was like, why? He's so weird. Right?
Yeah, we need
just figured out who you was in Hardball.
The heart. You remember? Look, one ear was out. Look, it was one ear under the headband. Look, that's key. That's key.
Hey, I say it every time it's brought up, but I feel like for the culture, you know what I'm saying? when Nelly was rocking the 2, you know what I mean? If Fab was rocking the 1, he had to. Come on, you can't tell him it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't cousin me. I'm just gonna say it wasn't not.
Oh, okay. Hey, claim your flower, plant and pick your flowers, King. Look,
you know what I'm saying. But so we auditioned, and I met Louis C.K. and he was mad funny, and then they put my mom was in the room, like they had us all in the room, and they were like, yeah, they had the kid that was gonna play Pootie Tang, and they had me like kind of standing together, and we knew that it was a small role, right? So I really wasn't tripping too hard. I was just like, all I got to do is say, let's steal some apples. It's a wrap. Like let's just get it done. And then they held my picture next to JB Smooth's picture, and I kind of looked at the picture like I don't know if I look like dude. But everybody in the room was like, be his son. Could be his son. Now I kind of was like, oh, okay, whatever's clever. We get on set, bro. It's Pootie Tang. So they had the wardrobe fitted. They had son in the fur vest. It was immaculate. They had me in the it actually kind of like birthed my fashion sense, if I'm gonna be 100. Because it was like, yo, this is abstract. Like we could do whatever we want here, right?
That's a flex.
Film it. It was one of them situations where you film the movie, and like I only had like 2 days on set, so it was kind of like I'm 10 years old. So it was kind of like, yo, we did that movie. On to the next. You know what I'm saying? Let's just chill and make sure everything's cool with life. We go on to film Hardball. We go on to start filming all that, and now the movie's coming out, right? The movie in theaters didn't do as well as it did on the VHS DVD tip. So much so, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, bro. All right, the movie didn't do well in theaters. I think it made.
so what? You was feeling it back then? Like somebody told you it flopped low key or what?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how we knew that the movie wasn't gonna do well. We go to the theaters to see the movie, right? We go in the movie. It's me and my mom, right? We sitting in the theater, right? There's a man. See, we don't know who was in the movie. There's a man. There's one other person.
Don't tell me you left. I'm sorry.
There's a dude in the front watching the movie with us. So we like, yo, I guess not a lot of people came out for this movie. Like, we like, dang, that sucks because it's funny. Like, how could they not come out? Like, dang. Bruh, we leave the theater. Not only was it me in the theater and my mom, but the man in the theater was Louis C.K.
Right.
He was not only did he reckon he knew who I was, he was like, hey, how y'all doing? How'd y'all like the movie? I'm like, bro, we the only ones who've seen it. Louis.
No.
Louis.
Look, I thought you was gonna say the only other man left, but this damn near made the whole movie.
Right. He sat for it. He was gonna sit. We didn't have no premiere or nothing, dog.
He didn't even see it at the premiere. He had to go to the theater with y'all. Wait,
that's amazing. That's a great story.
So, 2-3 years later, when it started picking up and it got like a DVD following, and it was on VH1 and it was on BET, I was like, and people was like, "Yo, you was in Pootie Tang." I'm like, "How you know?"
Yeah, you wasn't there. Look, we seen everybody that was there.
You see me in that movie, dog. But thank God for the DVD VHS.
Hey man, I know. I'm one of the people that definitely, I don't know if it was me or my man, one of us had it on DVD or definitely on DVD. We watched this shit 100 times. And I'm going to be honest, part of this is going to be trying to actually recap the movie in sequence because we still trying to figure out certain parts of the movie. It's like definitely a cult classic. That is not to even be, discussed or actually be challenged. That's not even to be challenged. It's definitely a cult classic, but it is hard to follow. So I can see people. I could definitely be like, if my family would have went and saw it, we would have been like 5 minutes. Nah. This talking about banging dillies and Sada Tang and man, we don't know.
Yeah, that's a hard theater watch.
It is.
Like not knowing nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Cause
like
with no subtitles,
no trailer, bro. No trailer, nothing.
I don't even know if I ever seen the trailer for the movie, dog. I'm gonna be a wow. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, because like certain movies, you know, it takes you have to be in a home setting to get past that 15-20 minutes. Like otherwise you just like I don't know. And so this is one of the ones that it might take you 2-3 times to get through it. And then you'd be like, bro, this shit is fire, which we all know now.
Right.
We all know now, but man, that is hilarious.
It kind of reminds me of Dolomite, actually. The original Dolomite, actually.
I think when they did the sketch, the sketch on the show, they was going for Dolomite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude who played Pootie Tang wasn't Pootie Tang on the show, on the Chris Rock show. Chris Rock was Pootie Tang.
Oh.
And so they had this guy, I forgot his name. I feel terrible for
Lance Crothers.
Lance. I called him Mr. Lance. He everybody, I was respectful on set.
Yeah, Mr. Lance.
And Mr. Lance.
That's my dad's name.
He was a writer on the Chris Rock show, and they ended up putting him in as Pootie Tang because Chris Rock didn't want to like steal all the shine. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to make it all about.
Played like 10 characters in this movie, but yeah.
Right. So, yeah, man. And yo, what's crazy is I was in a barbershop one day in I think I was either in Brooklyn or I was in Staten Island. I was in a barbershop getting my haircut, and you know the barbers know, you know, they know who you are, and you know I was kind of making a name for myself at this time, and I'm getting my haircut, and everybody like, yo man, you was on Pootie Tang, now you filming movies, you doing this, then that's cool, man, good for you, dog. I'm getting my haircut, I'm young, and this dude come in with his bag. He said, I got CDs and DVDs. He said, I got this movie, I got that movie, I got Pootie Tang. And it was dope to see everybody, like, he almost got jumped low-key. They was like, get out of here, man. You see this man in here? This man was in the movie, man. You trying to sell? No, you need to go buy that DVD.
And they was waiting for him to come back the next day. Look like,
that Pootie Tang. Hey. I got $5.
He gone now.
They just wanted to show me the respect. I I super appreciated that.
Oh man, that's dope. That's it, man. I'm glad you came on just to tell that story because that is too hilarious, especially Louis C.K. being in the theater with y'all watching it, man. That's classic. That is literally
you can't even write that.
Classic.
You can't even make that story yet, bro. It's just
wait. I got a question, man. So when y'all were filming, like, did you know what was going on? Like, did you know what was supposed to happen in the scene? Like, your scene partner is not speaking English. like, did you think what you were doing was funny?
I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. I mean,
as a 10-year-old.
As a 10-year-old, I would say Louis C.K. is a good director. You know, there's a lot of things that people are saying about him that's not so good. So I'll say that at least Son is a good director. All right. And he did a good job at helping two 10-year-olds understand the scene for what it was. And so, you know, when it came down to the stealing apples part, for me, it was like, yo, like, just pretend you just one of these kids. Y'all obviously want this apple. Steal the apple, and then he explained it in a way that's like, yo, imagine like you about to get your butt whooped, but you really don't know it, and that's that belt come out of nowhere, and you like, yo, what for real? And so it went
sound effects. I remember them days.
They got to do the sound effects off screen.
Oh yeah, so you guys weren't even hearing. Yeah, you guys obviously weren't hearing that.
And belt. Like.
Hell nah.
This is hilarious.
Oh comedy, man. So how can we like start this? How can we get this going as far as telling the beginning to the end? Should we even go through the movie or should we just kind of talk about our favorite parts?
We should talk about our favorite parts, but I do want to start on the opening, the actual opening scene with the, you know, dirty and dirty Dan. Yeah. Dirty. I thought it was Dirty D.
Dirty D.
Dirty D.
Right.
Dirty D. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. the Dirty D scene. I ain't gonna lie. The Dirty D scene most reminded me of Dolomite in this whole thing because obviously the ponytail and that whole part. But then doing in the car wash, and then now he came out here all white. I don't know. I was like, that's such a Chris Rock thing to do. I just felt like it was. But we can talk about y'all favorite parts. This is y'all episode. I'm just here to give my commentary, my 2 cents.
But I mean, I can start off with damn, should I already get to my guy Lacey? And it's hot too, or obviously Lacey, I think has some to me was one of the most cult classic lines where he just recaps everything everyone says, because everyone got that person in the hood that really doesn't have no mind for their own, right? But and so I don't want to just crush on that or get past that too fast. But my literally favorite part in the whole movie is when Chris Rock goes crazy over the silent track. When
I was like,
Pootie's Too Good is what it's called on the clips on YouTube. You guys need to look it up. Pootie's Too Good on YouTube. But yeah, when the silent track, you can feel Pootie's pain, right? He's like literally crying on the track. He's shaking and shivering. And then when it finally gets to the radio station, my guy Chris Rock does an amazing job of just being over the top, throwing everything. And this ends up in the credits at the end as well. But he's trashing the whole radio station. And when I don't know, I just love Chris Rock. I ain't gonna lie. In movies, Chris Rock is amazing to me. So that was one of my favorite scenes.
I think one of my favorite scenes, I just was like watching it again this morning, but like one of my favorite scenes was when young Pootie was fucking with that older woman and she threw the big wheel out the window. And she was like, Pootie, I can't take it no more. And then Pootie, don't leave.
Come back, Pootie.
Come back, Pootie. I'm like, yo, this is.
What was he doing to that old lady?
What was he doing to
that old lady? Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just foul to even think about. Look, this is some real pedophile shit going on.
I think it's just. It wasn't even. Pootie was never even. Right. Can I cuss? He was never even fucking him. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know that.
Yeah, he was. And he made the girl drink the little bowl of milk outside the. It's just, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like, yes, it was Dolomite, but like it was like Black Zoolander.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. Zoolander is also a favorite of mine, and I'll give you that. I like that comparison. It was fun. It was like random funny. You know what I'm saying?
And like if you wasn't paying attention from the very beginning, you don't know what's going on at all, and you never will. And
And you know what? I'll just say to interject right now, and that's the reason why I even approached Evan with this topic, because I'm a fan of your series For Evan's Sake, and I just know how much you like the random comedy, just anything that people need to catch. It might take you a second, or you might not get it, and if you're not in a certain lifestyle, and this movie definitely fits that bill. Like I've watched it at least 10 times, at least. And there's still things that I am still remembering and catching on to and trying to piece together, which to me makes a classic film.
That's it's all about that rewatchability. And shout out to like the DVD, circuit for even putting this on that, because like I definitely did not see this in theaters. Like
definitely not.
I was the only one, dog.
You was the only one. You hit damn Lewis. My goodness.
I definitely saw this at somebody's house, and that shit was just. And I seen it a hell of times, and I still don't fully understand what happens.
I just wanna ask everybody. I want to know what they was thinking of when they seen Chris Rock as the dad and he got killed, and he came right back as the best friend, and then he was like,
Wait, don't just gloss over he got killed. He got mauled by a gorilla for the third time. Only the third time at that factory.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be something when he said a fatal injury, not like he got killed or not he got injured. Instead of fatal injury, I knew it was gonna be something weird.
Oh man, for only the third time in history at the factory.
Only the third time.
That was stupid. But yeah, the multiple characters in general though of Chris Rock. What now, Bryan? I can ask you this: do you think they was just trying to save money?
Probably, bro.
Yeah, looking back, right? Like
either they was. I mean, but you got to remember this is straight from the Chris Rock show, and I feel like not a lot of people really knew that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
If I say that in the hood today, people be like, "What? What? Pootie Tang? No, shut up! It's a movie." And so, there's definitely a possibility that they was trying to save money, but it's like also it was Chris Rock being Chris Rock. It was like, yo, let me get on the same wavelength as, you know what I'm saying, the Eddie Murphys and let me show my range in that Martin Lawrence. Let me show my range in that way. So I think definitely both.
Right. In my assessment of the movie, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh, he was in his Eddie Murphy bag, trying to compete with that because, you know, he's not as well versed with like the character voices. I would say he could do characters, but like the voices and accents and, you know, just transforming. You know, he doesn't transform. Right. But he can yell his ass off as different. Well, okay, Evan, what you got to say about it?
You seen Fargo?
Oh, I'm sleep on Fargo, dog.
See, look, I'm sleeping too. Look.
Yo, first of all, shout out AGC again. Matthew Elam is in that shit. Young boy, you know what I'm saying? But dog, he transformed. He's the boss. He's the mob boss of St. Louis in the 50s.
Oh, word.
You feel me? Like, bruh's going up. You know, this shit not funny.
Word.
So I mean, so he has that ability, but in this one, I mean, I would say in this one,
he didn't.
Not in this one yet. In this one, he just started yelling. I'm gonna start yelling like this. Oh, I'm gonna yell like this. Oh, Pootie. Or he just the ghetto homie on the corner is probably. I just love that character probably the most. And just the three of them getting together, him, the JB Smoove character, and then the guy that plays Pootie Tang. And
Wanda Sykes too. Shout her out, man. She funny as hell, man.
It was mad heads in this movie. JB Smoove, Robert Vaughn, Missy.
Missy was in the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Missy was in the movie, bro. She played, what's her name? Diva? Her name was like Diva or something like that. She was dope, man. Legendary.
Yeah. So can we get on, I guess, some Wanda Sykes talk? Just a little bit. Biggie Shorty.
Biggie Shorty.
Now she's kind of like what? She's the all-knowing elder of the movie. She's kind of like the person that helps out the story unfold. She picks up Pootie when he's at his lowest, and she guides him to the finish line at times, but also she's just a hood rat. And so it really gives you this great perspective of how just a normal, I would just say a Black woman just has so much strength and knowledge, no matter what part, where they are in their lives. And so it was a good ode to that. It was a good to see a character like that be pretty, one of the protagonists, I would say. She definitely helps carry the film. But at the same time, she's just hilarious. She's trying to get down with Pootie the whole damn time. And he's like, did he ever give her some? Look. Oh, she did. She took it, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought she took it at the end. I thought she took it at the end. Like,
it was when he was all the way down and out. When he came out limping, and she was like, "You gonna give me some, Pootie?"
Yup.
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
Wanda's funny, man.
Wanda's great, man.
Now, what's going on with Wanda right now?
Oh man, she's on the upshows on Netflix.
That's what I was going. I didn't because we talked about. I haven't seen it yet, so I didn't want to say she was on there. But I heard
that show is funny, bro.
Don't ruin it,
hey,
bro. That show is so funny.
I want to talk about a Black show that is funny, that goes for the moral values, that is just like an all around good Black show. That one.
For sure.
Upshaws, man.
And
she
it's
did
funny.
her thing. Mike did his thing.
Kim
It
Fields.
was like Kim
Kim
Fields.
See,
What a
I wish I
comeback.
would.
What
I
a
wish I would have
comeback.
told me that first instead of the Jamie Foxx show, because I was
You
watching
big
that,
tripping, bro.
and now I'm kind of like I know the Upshaws is good, but I'm like I kind of want to take a break for that.
Damn, you wasted your multicam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to Jamie Foxx though. He's a really good dad. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm pretty sure his daughter is like the showrunner.
Yeah.
She
So like, yeah, so like shout out to him for like putting the you know what I'm saying, putting the shit on the table, letting her get her experience in, because like that's an awesome way to like, that's some, shout out to nepotism. You feel me?
That's right.
That's how you do it the right way.
If you do it, do it right. Yeah. Take them
I
all
think
the way to the top.
what's the name of the Jamie Foxx show? I feel bad.
I don't even know, bro.
Goddamn, James.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah,
You're embarrassing me. I feel like
first of all, the title.
They started off with the pilot and it was funny, and then you gotta get your groove, you gotta work, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But I think that if I know Jamie Foxx the way I think I do, I think that he'll watch the Upshaws and then work on, like, he'll get back in that writing room and be like, oh, okay. Because before Dad, You're Embarrassing Me came out, me and my wife watched the whole Jamie Foxx show. Just went way back. Just let's do it.
Beyond classic, yeah.
You want to talk about rhythm? You want to talk about like a groove? Never stopped from episode 1. So he could get it back. Get it back.
I mean, it's no doubt. It kind of felt like he was phoning it in a little bit,
especially with the characters.
Yeah, it just felt a little phoned in. Where the Upshaws is just like, wow, this family. If you're not this family, you know what I'm saying, they're your cousin.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to Wanda Sykes and the whole
in her bag.
The whole Upshaws project. Oh, if there was a movie that you could compare, we talked about Dolomite. Anything modern day that you would compare though to Pootie Tang? We said Zoolander. What was that?
Modern day? No, they don't do it like this no more.
Is it not Black Dynamite? Is that not that modern?
I mean, Black Dynamite, that's not modern. That's like the last of that age, bro. All right. They don't do it like this. Like every comedy's trying to win an Oscar now, Like,
right. What happened to just being silly and not giving a damn?
They don't do
this movie really does not feel any type of Hollywood storyline that they're trying to put out there. Like,
oh, you know what? I got
what
one.
Is it?
It's a Michael John White movie. It was what's the movie?
Undercover Brother 2?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that shit.
It was,
bro.
It was. But it's the only thing that it was.
Hey, they said that about Pootie Tang too. A couple people.
Nah,
did.
this not that.
Nah, this
ain't that.
Actual.
It's
actual trash.
Yeah.
It's actual trash.
But
I love Michael John White, man.
Yeah. I just brought it up because it's the only movie that I can think of that's in that genre that's current. So.
All right, now this movie was pretty random, although it's not a traditional film. What was the one where they was all in the car going across country that recently got put out on Netflix? Damn, look, now I'm gonna look crazy. They was in the pink car. She had the pink car.
Bad Trip or whatever.
Bad Trip.
That was fun.
I would say it. Yeah, definitely is not in the same vein because it's not. It didn't even look scripted. I'm not sure exactly. I don't think it was 100% scripted.
It had scripted moments,
right?
But
I thought that shit was hella funny though. It was
hella funny, and it has that element of they really just don't give a damn as well. Right. So that would be the first one I can think of recently.
Yeah, that has, but like they don't do it like that, man. They don't do it like, we have switched our focus to be more considerate of everybody's feelings, and because of that, some of the silliness has to like go by the wayside, and you have to be more cerebral with your approach.
Yeah,
which is not a bad thing, but like we ain't gonna get the Pootie Tangs no more.
I got a suggestion. Has any of y'all ever seen Loaded Weapon 1? Y'all never seen? Oh.
What is that?
Is that like
parody? It's a parody of Lethal Weapon, but it's like so out absurd.
Yeah, I miss the parody
Samuel
movies,
Jackson.
man. I miss the parody movies.
Yo, low key, I watched Airplane the other day. That's hilarious.
A classic.
Bro. You can't do none of that shit no more.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. Like they had the little white girl saying, "Oh, like, yeah, I like my coffee black, like I like my men." I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, I seen a clip. It's crazy that you mentioned that movie because I seen a clip and they were like, yo, the writers of this movie was wild, but it was Airplane, and it's when they did the it was a white lady trying to translate jive talk.
Jive talk, yeah. Sound like Pootie Tang.
Comedy, yeah, facts.
Mamadou, can you pin it past the cherries? that's how we act for the peas.
And then like his mom and dad knew exactly what he was talking about every time. Look,
every time.
Man.
You know what's crazy about that? I got a 2-year-old daughter, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this, Leeboy.
Yes, sir.
You're the only one that can understand.
Yes, sir. You be translating like a mug.
Before they start with them sentences, my daughter would be like, I said, that. And they'd be like, yo, what is she asking for? I'm like, she need her water cup. Give her sippy cup, man.
But yeah, that's
funny.
Yo, real quick. I don't know if I could play some music real quick for y'all.
Yeah.
But I think one of the best things coming off of Pootie Tang was the soundtrack. And not a lot of people was really bumping the soundtrack. I was
way to be 3 episodes late, Bryan.
I had to I'm sorry, dog. Thanks. I'm sorry. I was on the Baby Boy soundtrack. I was on the Pootie Tang soundtrack. I was on the Like Mike. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
Blue Street.
There was
bro.
a time where the movie was
the Blue Street soundtrack
would match. What happened to soundtracks? I know I'm 3 episodes late.
I'm bringing that back, though. I'm bringing that back.
Okay.
Word.
I think I would say Ryan Coogler is probably the only person that's paying that attention right now.
Yeah.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah, he did that.
That Black Judas soundtrack. You heard that?
Yes.
That was
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of the soundtrack, though, that beat, that Biggie Shorty, dun 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 dun. She out in the corner. I just love how they show her grooving every time before she even talk. You be like, what the hell? Look, the wrong person catch that, they be like, I'm done with this movie.
Hey, I was just like, what am I watching?
She might start dropping it all the way, and you'd be like, what the hell? Is this a music video? Yeah, she was doing a lot of head movements.
That's where Lil Kim got her moves.
Is that where she got it from?
Look, Shorty, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
bro.
Somebody
the thing about
that.
soundtracks that I really appreciated back then was that it would allow for artists to get paid for their songs that's already on the album. They had make them say on the soundtrack.
But man, as you guys can tell, though, just talking about a movie like Pootie Tang just brings back that nostalgia. This is like right in the thick of things. 2001 when it dropped. By the time this comes out, it's going to be very close to the 20th anniversary, which is actually on June 29th. So dope that we even got to talk about this today.
Wow.
And, yeah, man. Any final words? Anything that we want to throw out? Any best scenes? Any favorite moments? Because we just want to encourage people to watch it. Like, there's only so much that we could say. This movie is so random, but if you haven't watched it, we didn't talk about the belt.
I was just about to say that.
The belt of freedom. Is it the belt of truth? Look,
the belt.
It's like time somebody start yelling or lying or capping, that belt come out and get them straight. Belt. Look, a little bit of straightening. Look, shout out to the Migos. That belt get them straight. Look, real straight.
Man, but, honestly, it's a great movie. It still holds up. I mean, like, if you want to laugh your ass off, and like they fighting the ills that we still fighting today. Fried chicken, malt liquor, and
yeah,
that is important to talk about too. They do definitely hit on like a lot of social issues that, like you said, are still going on today. And Pootie wouldn't compromise his image to sell these things that are perpetuated in Black neighborhoods. And so, I mean, that is definitely a storyline that I could definitely get behind, which is why it gives you a somewhat of, a moral feeling watching it. So if you one of those warriors, that's them woke warriors that's trying to still learn about the movement, this is one that could get you started for sure. I mean, it's not gonna teach you nothing that you never heard, but it reinforces what was going on and that people were talking about it since 20 years ago. Y'all don't come to me now with, oh, well, they got guns on every corner. We've been talking about this stuff.
Yeah. But if Pootie Tang turns you into an activist, man, then so be it, Jack.
Look, we gotta get you started somewhere. Look,
whatever works.
Pootie, he too good. He too good.
Hey, call me on a panty stop.
Don't bang the dillies, bruh. Do not.
All right,
whatever's clever.
I got a quick question, real quick. Bryan, what if somebody lied to you to your face and said they was at the premiere?
Oh dang!
You was live. You was like, I was at the premiere too. Are you Louis C.K.? Because we was the only ones that was there.
Bruh. Yo, I don't know what there have been times where someone has lied to me in that type of way, and I never know what to do. I low-key be going along with lies because I don't low-key I'm a people.
That's that Hollywood shit, bro. That's that Hollywood shit.
I just be like, oh man, that's cool. What did you wear?
In fact, me and Evan,
the crab cakes was good, right?
Before we got on, we was talking about some cap. We're gonna get into that on a later episode. How people were like, "Oh, you was there too?" Okay, me too.
I be like, I'm like, wow, dang.
You know, I'm a real troll. I think before trolling, I would get people. I would love those type of situations, and actually, yeah, like you said, just keep going with it. Ask questions. Let the trolling commence. Like, let it come out.
Right.
I just want to see what they're gonna say. I love that. I love that situation.
I'll be like,
but before we get out of here, I definitely want to give Evan the opportunity to talk about some of his projects that he has going on right now, and then also, and where they can find you, Evan.
Yeah. So right now, I have For Evan's Sake, which is live on Tubi. So just download Tubi. It's free.
Oh, I didn't know you was on Tubi, bro. Wait,
come on, man.
Hey, For Evan's Sake, y'all need to check this out, everyone.
Yeah. And by the time this comes out, I'll have like formally announced that we are actually going to be on Tubi because this is kind of new. So For Evan's Sake is now on Tubi. It's the exclusive home for it. So download that thing. It's real funny. It has me, Slink Johnson, Wendy Raquel Robinson, Tristan Winger.
Miss Wendy?
Yeah, man. Miss Wendy's in it. Yo, wait, you too?
No, he didn't go to agency.
Oh, okay.
No.
He just
knows.
Well, we grew up with Miss Wendy. That's why.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, man, it has like a lot of cool people that are doing their thing right now. It's really funny. It tackles mental health in the Black community, you know, through the lens of comedy, and working in lower level Hollywood. It's things that, you know, showing what living the dream is actually about. And yeah, man, your dress is a little shorter then. It's a little shorter, you know. This is a passion project. It's self-produced. So like we actually coming out with a third installment. So my dreads are a lot longer in this one, but you know, this is happening in real time. So like these are each episode is like a snapshot into like where I was presently, and this new one is, you know, talking about, you know, the quarantine and, you know, how that kind of just transpired around us. So I'm really excited. Tubi, check that shit out. I also got to produce on this show, Rap Mentors, which was it's on Forbes.com. We got to interview a whole lot of heavy hitters: Kevin Lyles, E40, Black Thought, Steve LaBelle, Saweetie, Young M.A., Fetty Wap, like the Jizza. No, the RZA. I'm sorry. But it was awesome. Burner, like, it's just, you know, getting to see. We're showing how hip hop has, you know, met capitalism in the middle, and you know how it went from this obscure, you know, obscure art form, into like my man's former rap name, the global commodity. You see that? You see that full circle? That callback.
And you got to look, when you did that, you just did the circle in the back on that frame behind you too.
Come on now,
it's super circles.
Everything, Jack. And so, you know, that was awesome to be a part of that. That was like my first legit producer credit. And then, you know, I'm working on the You Already Know podcast with Kenan Thompson. So, like, you know, I'm just trying to stay busy and stay blessed, man. Just keep it going.
And I do want to throw out too. Now, was For Evan's Sake on, or is your character, or have you made any cross references with Issa Rae on that? You were on the show, right?
I was on Insecure. I was a featured extra in 3 seasons, and then I got to play the MC of the Black Party in season 4. So there has been no direct crossover, but you know, I got Blood Homie in my show. Another one of my good friends, Norman Towns, is in season 4 and 5 of Insecure, and like, you know, we all got the same network. You know, it's all fam, and you know, Issa, if you watching this, you know what I'm saying, you know, hit my line,
hit me up too. You know,
hit me,
no, you already know Evan, hit me.
Right,
my podcast.
I mean, you know, but like,
hey, I could be Crip Home.
I'm ready.
Right, exactly.
Whatever.
Big C's,
But yeah, man, it's just, you know, I'm just blessed to just be working, bro. I just trying to stay in the mix, and then just, you know, I'm gonna throw something at the wall and something gonna stick, Jack. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Just something gonna happen.
Real quick though, I just want to bring up the You Already Know episode 100. No, the year anniversary.
Yeah.
The Indian dude, you know what I'm talking about. I just want to know what was going through your mind. I'll probably cut this whole part. I just want to, for me personally.
The Indian dude.
This Indian dude was on the loudspeaker, and then they went on 10 minutes.
Yo, that was.
Dude.
I was just like, wow.
Wait, what happened? Explain it to us.
So we were recording, and in the middle of the recording, like a fire alarm went off in the building, and while the fire alarm, this dude with a heavy like Indian accent kind of comes on, and like kind of trying to explain. It was kind of hard to really understand what he was saying at first, but then if you listen, you could definitely like make it out. But then it went into like a whole rant about a whole other rant about just
can't speak English.
Yeah. And, you know.
All right, we got to check it out. Yeah, we got to check it out.
You gotta check
it's
out.
Exclusive. It's an episode exclusive.
That's
on the anniversary episode.
Yeah, it's on the anniversary episode. But I was like, you know, I didn't really know it. It was like, okay, you know, I didn't know. That was random.
Yeah, I just thought I asked because I think a lot of moments of the show I'm dying, but that one I was dying because I'm like, Tiny was like very riled up. Kenan was like, nah, this that man's accent, man. You can't do it. I was like, you're not supposed to be doing this. And Kenan's like, that man's accent.
Yeah, it's very symbolic. I think like that segment right there is very symbolic of their relationship and the podcast in itself. Like Tiny is turned up off the little things, and Kenan is there to just like, you know, like, bro, like this is not that serious.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. But it was tight, man.
Dope. And then go ahead, Bryan.
I was gonna say, Bryan, let us know where we can find you at.
Oh, for sure.
Everywhere.
And tell us about that album too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I got an album coming. It's currently being recorded still. But if I can get it out before my birthday in September, that's the move. That's the goal. But it's called Your Crown Will Never Be Broken. It's an ode to my wife and ode to Black women, and it's about to be live. I'm really about to just go crazy. So yeah, you can find me at my name is Chauncey Bass all over social media. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, love LXVE Chauncey. And yeah, dog, I'm excited. I'm so happy to meet Evan. Happy to be with y'all. It's a pleasure always. Every time we link up.
Yeah, man. I mean, I always say it, the Zoom has been a blessing, but I just can't wait till we can all connect and just have time to get into the same. Because right now it's just about time.
Yeah,
It's hard to get everybody together, especially everybody on the same schedule. So I'm looking forward to that day when we can just throw one of these big For Evan's Sake parties, or we could throw a big Prime Nostalgia party and everybody get together, have some fun. Man.
I mean, it's coming, man. LA's open. I got my first brownies and lemonade party tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's going up.
I performed at one of them damn parties back in the day. If y'all don't know about Bryan Lemonade, excellent. It started off as just a street. What was it? It started off as just like a street party and like,
man, it started off as some other shit. Now it's some whole other shit.
Yeah, but it's a real goddamn festival, goddamn now, right?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's been my pet project that like has kind of ballooned into like something bigger than I could ever even foreseen. So like, really happy. Tonight is gonna be our first party in 15 months, bro. 15 months. So we sold this bitch out in an hour. So I'm juiced.
Yeesh.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all get in. Another thing that's on this man's resume is getting tapped with brownies and lemonade. I think I did one of them old school downtown LA shows. Brochella. There you go.
Yeah.
Brochella. And it's still going on, right? Brochella?
They're gonna bring it back in a different iteration.
Okay, but yeah, no, I know it hasn't been too long since I seen Brochella. So yeah, I was at one of the first. I will say, I'm gonna just put it, I don't even know, but I'm gonna just say I was at the first one, just like Soulja.
For sure.
First rapper. Look.
For sure.
Yeah, but y'all can find me you can find me first on the Prime Nostalgia podcast, but obviously at LeeboyTV.com, at LeeboyTV on all socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, also on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to me. I'm going to have some more content coming out very soon. So yeah, check in with your boy at Leeboy TV and Prime. Take us out, man. Where can they find you?
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at KVNG Primetime. Follow us at Prime Nostalgia Pod on Insta, P Nostalgia Pod on Twitter, and on Thursdays we do Clubhouse. So we do Clubhouse with the Child Star.
We need you on there too, Bryan. We need you on there.
Oh, I got the link up. Yeah, I might come through.
Bryan is too busy for us. Bryan is too busy for us.
Once I get done with the album, it's over.
Yeah, we need you on there. We haven't hidden some hot button topics on there. We just talked about your boy Drake Bell. I don't know if you saw that mess that he just got into. Yeah.
What happened? Oh, no, I saw what happened.
Yeah, it's too crazy. But yeah, we get to have like, the after
keep
dark
your hands to yourself, y'all.
Yeah. Just stop DMing people.
Bro,
ain't nothing fun in the DMs. But anyway, yeah, we get to have all the after dark topics on Clubhouse, so that's fun. But go ahead, Prime.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just, it's a lot of people, everybody and love, Geo,
the regular of the room.
Why you making me laugh?
Regular to the room.
Why you making me laugh? No, all right.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna speak on that. The regular. He's a regular.
We got Gio, we got Latangela, we got Christy, we got Jermaine, we got Leeboy, we got a lot of other people. So y'all should come by, check us out. We got some discussions y'all might like, so come by, whatever.
Child Star Chat, Clubhouse.
Yeah. And take us out.
Yeah, I mean, we had an excellent topic today. A nostalgic good time, and that just proves that prime time is all the time, baby.
And that's it. You know what? Give y'all a preview next week. We're doing another movie that's 25 years.
25-year anniversary. So we'll be right back with another one of these. Stay tuned in.
Yeah, classic.
Yep. It definitely is.
Hey, prime time all the time, baby.